Hello, 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 Beatles. Happy Spicy Tuesday. I'll just put my phone in. Hello. Uh, you go from your first blight match of the day to get teabagged by a Claire for missing 2 dashes, and then 3 gens pop, only to end up getting a 4K in the end game. Oh, people are fascinating. Speaking of fascinating, I forgot my water. What? Not me almost kicking over the router. Oh. Anyway, how we doing? Ugh. Okay. Actually, I'm trying to figure out if I have a smear on my glasses, which I think I do. So let me fix that now before I get too comfortable. But yeah, that's uh something something hubris, something something overconfidence, something something ego, something something DVD. Oh. Hello there, busy. Not much over here. I'm doing pretty good though. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. I guess notice that I never actually found the glasses kit slash I forgot to look for it. I'm just worried that the one screw is a little loose. Pretty good. Just got done dog sitting. Nice. Oh. Alright, I'm just getting smudges off my glasses. Ooh, it suddenly got quite warm in here. Like, in a way that it wasn't warm 20 seconds ago. Honestly considering throwing on a different t-shirt. Or a different shirt, rather, because this is not a t-shirt. It's relatively lightweight, all things considered. But... Whew, did I do anything fun today? No. I actually, just kind of did some general housekeeping. Some laundry, that sort of stuff. The dogs drove you a little crazy, but they were still fun. But you know what? That's one of the nice parts about like things like dog sitting is that you get to enjoy the experience, get a bit frustrated or annoyed, but then you get to go home. Oh my gosh, 2 Great Danes. Okay, yeah, that's more than a little bit. Oh. Gosh, that's like at the last place I worked, my coworker who I ended up working with a good bit towards the end, he had a big chocolate lab that he would bring in, and that was it was so nice. Great dog. You know what, guys? I'm trying to decide if I think I'm dying of heat or not. Because it's been 5 seconds, which means that in like 10 minutes I'll actually be dying, and then I'll probably regret not doing something. As a kid, you got chased by a ginormous Great Pyrenees. There we go. I couldn't remember how that was pronounced. That's how one develops a fear of dogs. Yeah, I feel fortunate that I never had any like scary animal experiences as a kid because I was a sensitive kid. I'm a sensitive adult, honestly, but I was a very sensitive kid, and yeah, that would have been probably rough for me. Rough, get it? Dog, sorry. It wasn't intended until I heard it. You know, guys, give me just 2 seconds. I'm gonna just go throw on a different shirt real quick. I'm gonna switch this over to the game screen. Um, it'll just be like 1 minute or so. Do I paint my hello, local? Always a pleasure to hear your nonsensical questions. And yeah, actually, fun fact. Actually, before I go, let me share this one. This cracks me up. Speaking of igloos, my college campus. Fun fact. Uh, I mentioned before that we had a winter term at my school, which is basically for the month of January. You had to do some sort of winter term project. Some people would do them on campus, some at home, some like group projects off campus. I forgot one. I think it was about a decade before I went there. They actually banned uh igloos, making igloos on campus. The reason was because people were building them during winter term and hotboxing them, and that just cracks me up. I mean, I definitely had like some scary experiences, but nothing animal related. Like nothing that would have been tied to a particular trigger, if that makes sense. Like there was or if there was something that could have been, I was fortunate enough to like be with say like my mother who would be able to basically get me through it and not see her panic so I didn't panic, that sort of thing. Like we had some plane troubles like this a time or two, and I'm sure she was stressed the hell out, but I didn't know it at the time, or rather I didn't realize the extent of it. um we're waiting in the concession line at a local professional baseball team's game, and this girl in front of us had a massive Great Pyrenees. We're like eye level with the dog, and it was eyeing you down. Dog randomly barked at you. Girl got all nervous, stood between you and the dog. She was up to take her order and stuff. Ugh. Well, I'm I'm glad that that things turned out well, because that is, gosh, that's always such a scary thing. It's funny isn't the right word, but it's interesting because actually on that same note, the only dog that I had as a kid was a border collie Sheltie mix, and she was just the sweetest dog. She just amazing dog, and I just didn't realize that other dogs weren't like her until I was just about an adult. Basically, it was just one of those things where I never encountered a dog, an uncontrolled dog in person. Like I'd heard stories and stuff, obviously, but I thought those were more outlier cases. I had never even heard about creating your dog until I was probably in college. I didn't even know that was a thing, or if I had heard of it, I thought it was like an exception. So yeah, yeah, I imagine didn't make it too far, but yikes. Gosh, and that's like you know, in our neighborhood, we've got a couple dogs who are just totally uncontrollable, and this one woman leaves her dog off the leash as well. It's a little dog, so it's you're not worried about it attacking people, but it does go after other dogs, and those other dogs are bigger than it is, significantly bigger, because this is like a littler thing. People are people are something. Okay, on that note, now I actually am gonna go throw on a different shirt real quick. I'll be back in just like 2 minutes max. Be right back, guys. Sorry to do this right now, but I am literally sweating already, so. I've returned. Much more comfortable. And if you're just getting in and don't know where I went, I sat down for 2 seconds and started sweating. And not in an I'm trying to try hard sense. Worst part about it was 100. Oh, they all. Yikes. Yeah, that's a. Also, welcome back, Beatles. Hope your match went well. Hope you didn't have anyone like that Michaela from the earlier match. One guy was trying to help and had these two massive Irish wolfhounds who were barking and going crazy toward. Oh, that's. Oh my god. That's. Oh, wow. That's. Sorry, I'm just trying to even find the words because that's hard. That's difficult because yo, I hope he was at least yikes. That's just such a cluster. I can't say anything other than yikes. I just keep thinking these. I start thinking a sentence and then it just ends with yikes. Yikes. Oh, that the classic dilemma of wanting to help, but anything you can do to possibly make the situation better will also make it worse in totally different ways. Yikes. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like you like from your perspective, you're already in literal flight or fight mode. You're seeing that, and it's like you have no idea if this guy's just like so oblivious to what's going on with his dogs that he's just focused on you, or if he just knows that his dogs won't attack no matter how like excitable they get, or well, I'm glad that you're able to continue what's the word I'm looking for? Existing in like day-to-day life while being able to still be around like large dogs like that. That's I'm trying to think of a way because all I can think is like of saying that's awesome, like it's awesome that you've managed to do that, but I'm just trying to find a way to say it that isn't grade school language, but also doesn't come across as patronizing because that's the last thing I would want to come across as because I genuinely mean that I've met a handful of people who have had like terrifying encounters like that as kids, whether it was with usually with dogs, but in another case a goose, and just as adults they're just they can't they never were they weren't able to process it when it happened. They never dealt with and processed it later in life, and they've just had to, or they've accepted it as something that they just are going to deal with as opposed to work through, and it's unfortunate. Like I don't want to use the word sad because it's not like they are personally missing out on anything. You know what I mean? Like it's they deal with their situation in the way that works for them, but it's just like it's unfortunate that they are now living with this trauma that they've never been able to get over. 29 prestiges away. Congrats, Beatles. That's for your Michaela, right? As you can see, I was throwing a handful of blood points into her after stream last night. Oh, for Wesker. No, get what I'm saying. It's actually awesome. Yeah. That's 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 solid. I imagine that 10 is one of those ages where it could probably go either way depending on someone's nature and nurture. It's like part of the equation, it's nature plus nurture plus traumatic event equals trauma response, whether it be an active or passive one. On for each individual, those different factors have different weight. Here, I'm gonna switch this over fully, get us some gameplay audio. as well, because I'm gonna be writing up in a minute. Um, Doing Michaela after potentially, may take a break from Oscar at P75 or P80 and then go for Michaela and then go full out in the event. Makes sense. It could also just be that you level whichever side you're playing at the time. That's an option. 100% looking back, feel kind of bad for the girl because she felt so. Yeah, I mean, depending on how old she was, there was probably a pretty solid part of her that was terrified that you were gonna go to your parents and they would then go after her and her family, and that something could happen to the dog. Like, I'm sure that was probably going through her head on top of it. Like I said, depending on how old she was, like if she was because I'd say that usually you don't start considering anything beyond potentially getting sued until like you reach a certain point of awareness of how these sort of things tend to go. You begged your parents. Oh, yo, actually, hold on. I'm gonna full screen myself real quick because I've actually got a related story to that. Um, Fun fact: when I was like, let me think how old I would have been. I'd say between the ages of 5 and 8, if I had to guess. Maybe a little older. No, it wasn't as early as 5. Probably between the ages of 7 and 10. I'm I was at Costco with my mother. And you know how they do free samples at Costco. Well, at one point I went back to the mozzarella. They had mozzarella sticks at one of the little free samples, and I had gone back there for like a second one. And I think that Mama Marcus didn't know that I had gone back, or she said I couldn't get another one or something like that. But the point is, I really like mozzarella sticks, so I went to get one because I was a little shit sometimes. Not often, but sometimes I was when I thought it was harmless. Um, I started choking on that mozzarella stick in the middle of the Costco freezer aisle. And I was like, I can't tell mom because she'll be upset. So I'm just standing there in the freezer aisle alone, literally. What I wound up having to do is I stick my hand in my mouth and grab the, because it's like, because I was trying to eat it fast to get back to her, and I actually grab the cheese that's like stuck at the back of my mouth at the top of my throat, and I'm able to grab it and pull it out. Dude, okay, first of all, fun fact, most people who choke to death actually when they're at the dinner table, one of the reasons that this is actually very important information for you guys, genuinely. If you take one thing away from the stream, this is actually what you should take away from it. Most people who choke to death as a result of eating something die because their instinctual reaction in that moment is that they are embarrassed. And so a lot of the times they'll stand up, walk away from the dinner table, and by the time they realize how serious it is, they're already passing out away from everybody else. So if that ever happens to you, just remember this, like, because genuinely knowing this sort of information can sometimes override that instinctual reaction. The brain is weird. So just so you know, if you're ever at the table, or if you ever notice, oh, busy tree, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. But if you ever see somebody who seems like they're suddenly, if they just suddenly get up from the dinner table and walk away not saying anything, it's worth checking on them. I mean, it's always worth checking on them, but it's worth checking on them because there is a decent chance that the reason they are doing that is because they're choking, and just that instinctual embarrassment is overriding common sense. It's the flight or fight thing, where they are flight, but they are also embarrassed flight. So they just will not say anything. They will not do anything. They will just leave the room. So anyway, and also I literally couldn't tell my mother Beatles because I mean I probably could have found her, but I couldn't say anything. Like I literally couldn't get sound out. I don't think I would have been able. I mean, I probably could have gotten to her in time if I started sprinting around, but honestly, it's probably a good thing that I just stood there and did that. Um, you had that happen before and you're known to freak out, was crying, never seen her cry so hard, but you split your head open. Oh my god, you sound like my cousin's son. He split his head open like 8 times at this point. Not literally 8 times, but like 3 or 4. The kid's only like 5. I shouldn't be laughing, but he literally got a goose egg on his forehead at my other cousin's wedding, where he was the ring bearer. He was walking around and I went, boop! That kid. And choked on a balloon while eating wings while you were little. Oh my god. I can honestly say I've never done that one. And yeah, I told her once, I don't think I gave her all the gory details, but I did tell her, I think it was when I was telling her about, I think I told her the other order where I was telling her about the embarrassed choking thing. And then I was like, oh yeah, here's a story that I've never told you because I was never going to tell you that until at least like almost 2 decades passed. Oh, like I said, I don't think I gave her all the gory details, but yeah. Kids are stupid is the other moral of that story, though. But yeah, that's what you missed on Glee. Oh, on that note, how are we doing with the bonus? The Blood Moon bonus. Oh my god, we're actually almost at the 375. I am honestly shocked considering the PTB is today. Confirmation if I see no Beatles, you misunderstand. I wasn't a pain. I was a little shit. There's a difference. A pain is something that she would have to deal with the consequences of. A little shit doesn't always get caught in the little shit things that one is doing. You know what I mean? For example, that mozzarella stick story. It happened. Ugh. Oh, anyway. Have a good match, and I am going to ready up. I think I'll play Michaela. Why not? I want to get a different build on setup anyway. So let's do Bond. Yeah, I'll do a warm-up match with Crux Perk of Opportunity. I changed my mind. You used to eat puzzle pieces as a kid? Oh my god, local. Let's see. I'm trying to think of if there... I didn't really eat a lot of weird things as a kid, I'll be honest. The only thing I have, like, a distinct memory of eating was, like, tiny bites of Play-Doh. But I think that's actually that's not a super uncommon experience. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't say it's normal, but I'd say Play-Doh is one of the more commonly eaten things as a kid. And when I say I ate it, I mean genuinely tiny bites because I didn't like the texture, but it tasted salty. I think it is. Actually, I don't know if it tasted salty, but I've heard people say that that's why they ate it as a kid, and so I'm just willing to believe that that's why I did. Anyway. I also only did it once. Like, and by once, I mean at one event, because then I told my mother about it. She was like, do not do that. And so I did not do that. Because I actually listened to her for the most part. Other people, eh. But my parents, I listened to them. Usually. Except when it came to mozzarella sticks, because those were really good. That's actually the total truth. Like, that's the worst part. I was actually a really well-behaved kid for my parents, but, when it came to things like food that I liked, you know what, now that I think about it, it was probably the early signs of ADD, because I was just like, I wanted that dopamine hit of food I liked. I would get obsessed over certain foods, and those I would just eat the hell out of. I could tell if he was getting louder or quieter. Oh, I thought I saw another hex totem. Oh, we don't have the outside pump for once. That's unexpected. Oh, here it is. Now that you think about it, when you were choking on the balloon, you walked away but walked back. Yeah, it is so weird that is an instinctive, like, an instinct reaction. Like, why? Why would our brains have evolved to do that? To say, you know what? Let's go take us away from any hope of being saved. So it is a hex build. Interesting. Let's see if there's a totem in here. That's crazy. You ate dog treats. Were they human grade at least? Probably not. That's fine. I tried to eat dry. I forgot if it was dog or cat food because I saw like a kid do it on a TV show. Oh, that's something I did. I would try to mimic weird stuff that people did on TV shows. I don't know why. Like there was this show called Little Lulu where like there was flooding and the character like used an umbrella as a boat, and so I one time put an umbrella open upside down and like sat in it, and then I broke it and I was very sad. Oh well. Oh, but yeah, so I tried to eat like dry animal food once. Again, I don't remember if dog or cat. And yeah, it was not it. I did not like it at all. 0 out of 10. You were evil in elementary. You would take library books from people and hide them so they'd have to pay a late fee. That is evil. Oh my god, local. Why? We can't do this heal at all. Nope. Dude, well... I can't wait for this killer to get nerfed. I'm so glad that they just I'm so glad that they even mentioned it in the PTB, that they just straight up put the nerfs in the PTB. I can't wait. Thank God they just totally killed the umbrella add-on. That was one of the worst ones. When you say evil, you mean evil and was very sneaky, but then when you moved, suddenly mellowed out for some reason and became a law-abiding student. That is so funny. Environments are important in the youth. Oh, the killer has 220 ping. Oh, great. we're dead if Dwight dies. Like, that's how it's blood favored. Dwight's death hook. It's worth this. Everybody's actually doing stuff. Yeah, this is so worth it. Good luck, Dwight. What just happened there? Like, I need to do that to, make distance here. But she has 200 pings, so of course, well now she's at 80. Guys, I'm gonna go play killer. I'm still annoyed from yesterday, apparently. I need this killer dead, like, ASAP. And hey, Wesky, yup, I don't know if you've gotten to see the PTB yet, because it wasn't in the patch notes, but, they changed the rarity of the coffee add-on from brown to purple. They totally killed the umbrella add-on, and it's just totally different now. The screaming add-on, it now has like a distance requirement. Then they've made a few changes to the power itself. I gotta say, I'm actually, side note, I was kind of backing behavior because I thought that they were gonna stay true to their word about buffing a handful of, like a decent number of the haste and hinder perks, or at least the haste ones. I'm high-key disappointed that they only buffed like 3 or 4 on each side. No, so Wesky, like I said, it's not in the patch notes. Some people have compiled lists of it, but you'll have to look in different areas. They've also changed it so that perks that didn't previously mention haste or hinder, but did increase or decrease speed, now actually use those words. For example, fixated, instead of, here, I'll show you. Instead of reading as you walk 20% faster, it now says you gain 20% haste while walking. So, at the same time, they buffed Champion of Light, so you no longer have to run fixated with Champion of Light, because you couldn't anymore. So I like that they actually intended for Champion of Light to be running speed while walking, / using your flashlight. I'm glad that that was intended and not just a weird interaction. Honestly, I don't think Made for this really needed to be touched. I think it's fine where it is. I think a 3% constant speed beast while deep wounded is fine. I think, if anything, Made for this is what would make haste perks on Survivor problematic when combined with other perks. So, like, so now the way it will work is you'll get, like, 3% throughout most of the match if you have it. Like, in, you know, deep wound situations. But if you make it to endgame and you have Hope, for example, Hope will then take over, and you don't have to worry about being deep wounded anymore. Gonna love that buff. Don't even run fixated. Oh. Well, oh, you're right, because you do run Champion of Light, right? Yeah, I know some people were using that for, like, the infinite sprint burst build. Anyway, I have a handful of characters to prestige, so I'm gonna do that, because I spent all of the blood points last night. Who else is prestigeable? I think there were at least 2 or 3. I thought, anyway. Oh, yeah, Stibon. Oh, hey, look, 3 more. Hell yeah. I did good with those blood points. I actually can't even finish all of these. I can get Nancy, but I can't get Ash yet. P22. Oh, and Elodie. Hell yeah. I know I said I was going to switch to killer, but I'm actually not yet because I want to eat some food. Which I haven't done yet.
Give me a chance. I would be your most loyal servant.
Damn, I can't believe I only have 6, gel dressings left on her. You know what? Killer, if you're anyone other than Ken Kaneki, I'm sorry. That's just where I'm at. Oh, wait. Let me actually play Michaela then. Okay. New perk from the new survivor's gonna be so good in your hit to heal. Yes, okay, low key, I'm actually hoping that they nerf that perk. It is way too strong as it stands, in my opinion. I think that it should be 25 seconds for, or excuse me, 25% for 3 seconds, or like 15% for 6 seconds. I think that a 25% speed increase for 6 seconds is crazy powerful. Especially, and here's the problem, especially in a Swift. I feel like if perks are 2 to 3 times more powerful in a Swift versus solo queue, they're like low-key problematic perks. So I think it's a bit too strong as is, from what I've seen in the PTB. Especially because it unfairly punishes, like, M1 killers, you know? Of course it's a Huntress. Of course I put on a goddamn syringe and it's a goddamn Huntress who doesn't deserve the syringe usage. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I did the right thing, but I failed my footwork. You're happy because you weren't needed at work, you walked in, was told you weren't needed, then clocked out within 10 minutes. That's nice. I will say, that's, definitely kind of fucked on your employer's parts, though, considering they, just straight up brought you in, had you not work, like, basically told you come in, and then didn't do anything. Like, I guess another way of putting it is, it would be really fucked if you, like, relied on that income. You know what I mean? Thank you, other Michaela. Extreme Swift power. Yeah. It's like I said, I like the idea of the perk. I just think I think it's too strong. I think the other perks are a bit more like normal balanced, where it's like, yeah, they're not the strongest, but at least they're like C to B tier perks. That one is like, oh. Sorry, but I simply do not want to be found right now. No, so Wesky, you're not thinking with the big picture. You don't have to use it out at the locker. That's really only if you don't have a different exhaustion perk, but any exhaustion perk will trigger it. You know what I mean? Including anything like the killer's power that makes you exhausted. So let's say this Huntress had exhaustion hatchets. If I got hit with an exhaustion hatchet, I would get aura reading on her. You know what I mean? Oop. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not weak, or excuse me, it's not super strong, but it's not super weak either. For 4 seconds. See, I didn't, like, 30 seconds is exhaust. Again, Beatles, you don't have to use that. But I do agree that the exhaustion time, if you do choose to use that, should be shorter. I think that the exhaustion from the locker vault should be shorter. I think that the aura reading should be a little bit longer. I think what they're trying to avoid, though, is, again, Swifts who all stack Vigil. Because imagine you have Sprint Burst, and all, like, 2 of your teammates and yourself all have Vigil. I'm actually just gonna use this off. I'm running directly into the Huntress. Also, does she have Franklin's? But yeah, I think that that's the main thing that they're trying to avoid, because if you have, like, a bunch of Vigil users and you have Sprint Burst or Dramaturgy or something, you would basically just get constant R rating on the killer, and that would just be, it would almost be like old Objective Obsession, you know? Yeah, they totally gutted, they just gutted Umbrella. They just changed it so it has a totally different effect. I forget what it is off the top of my head, but I remember reading it and just thinking, yeah, I don't care about what that even means. Like, if that, you know, like, I read it. Umbrella is the annoying one that gives you, I think it's extra distance on your dash or quicker recovery. I forget which one. But that and the annoying bugged eerie one are the 2 that got nerfed. Crap, I'm running into Bill. I thought he was on a different gen altogether. I was clicking so rapidly. Wait, where did Adam go? Wasn't he just here? You seen a locker? Is he on my gen? Oh, it's pain res. Interesting. It's so funny. That is the gen I thought that Bill had been on. Okay. What's the new mass function? Honestly, I don't. It's very similar, but you have to be at least like 48 meters away or something like that. Is she gonna try to cut me off? She might. I'm dead. Ah, I'm so fucking dead. I'm such a dumbass. I thought she was under the pallet. I thought I was gonna get the stun. Oh. Hello, good hunter. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I hope you're doing well as well. Oh. Oh, well, yeah, no, they're definitely weak, but they're especially weak against the Huntress because, like I said, I thought she was under it, so I thought I would get the stun, but she was actually not under it. Ew. Hello there, Will. Hope you are doing well. You're having a solid Tuesday. Oh. Saw the Kaneki nerfs, think they're acceptable. Yes, you're glad Kaneki didn't get nuked. I agree. I think that, they did a really solid job of honing in on... Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you about the biggest Kaneki nerf that I think everybody will appreciate, and possibly that you should apply to other killers as well. If you break a pallet as Kaneki, you lose 1 stack of your power. So you have to wait for it to come back before you can... Basically, it gets rid of one of the most annoying parts of his kit, which is he breaks pallet. You basically, you could win the 50-50 at a pallet, but make no distance because he's just on you in 5 seconds flat. Not even 5 seconds, sorry, less than that. They now make it so he actually has to wait for the charge. Just the 1 charge, he doesn't lose the power altogether, just the 1 charge. He has to wait for that to come back. So I think that is actually a really solid decision because it focuses on one of the, well, what I still refer to as the feels bad man parts of the kit, is that you could win a chase, or an aspect of a chase, but still lose the chase just because you throw a pallet, too bad. I'm on you in 2 seconds flat. But yeah, I'm glad that they are trying to keep... I'm glad that they listened to the feedback and heard the important parts, which were, we like the killer, he's well designed, he's just not implemented optimally. He wouldn't have complained if he did get nuked. See, I think that it would have been a shame if they totally nuked him, because he's a very unique style of dash, like, he's a unique style of dash killer. He's the closest thing we have to a Spider-Man killer in this game. He's not unfun to go against. It's just parts of his kit are miserable. So his cooldown was shortened when he breaks pallet. Not sure what the actual requirements are to proc, but did see it happen with him playing him. That's honestly, I don't mind that. I think as long as there's like some sort of enforced like minor cooldown, I think that's good, especially because it allows for survivors to... It gives survivors a higher skill ceiling for playing against him. Like, you can learn the timing of, okay, well, he broke this pallet. That means I have this long before he gets his power back, so I can figure out where I should go. Am I going to go to the close but weak loop, or am I going to go to the slightly further but strong loop? Do I have the distance to make it there? That sort of thing. I like that. I think that's cool. Oh, it came back, like, instantly? Yeah, I'll have to see it. I didn't really watch too much of the killer portion of the PTB, honestly. I just kind of skimmed some of the survivor stuff, and mainly the patch notes. No, I figured you weren't complaining. I'll have to see how it looks/feels, but, yeah, I'm a little disappointed that they... Actually, maybe I'm not. I was originally going to say I'm a little disappointed that they nerfed his range both for grappling survivors and the environment, but honestly, I think that's fine. Why am I getting so many bots all of a sudden? I think it's probably better that both are the same range. They don't charge separately, they charge at the same time. But, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it longer if you use all of your dashes? I thought that that's how it worked, is that if all of your charges are gone, then it takes a little bit longer to come back. That was the super fun part of him. Go gadget slingshot. Yeah, because I was originally, I'd seen somebody recommend that, like, say, keep it 16 meters for objects, but, say, 8 to 12 meters for people. But I think, like, as I was saying it out loud, I think that just shortening the range for both and keeping it consistent is probably better for future balancing purposes. And then if they find that they do want to distinguish, they always can. But it's one of those bells that's you can't, once you've rung, it's really hard to unring. Oh, what was I just doing? I tabbed out for some reason. Oh, you know what? Let me spend my event currency because I think I probably can buy most of everything, if not literally everything. Because I'm hoping that behavior's lying to us, and we're going to get surprise extra content after the next page of the event rift. Because the fact that we have so much currency left over and haven't even gotten the next page is whack. Have I gotten everything now? I just need this guy, right? Yeah, I'm at 14, and then this will be 15. How we doing? Still in 33 million, but guys, we were at 33 million when I started. Okay. I'm gonna do another 1 or 2 survivor matches just because I want to, eat a little bit more. And honestly, I just know that I will not eat a single bite if I'm playing killer. I can eat in queue, though. Okay, that's the play. I'll do another survivor match, and then I'll eat in killer queue. I'm going back to what I know.
It wasn't supposed to be this way.
I have streamers, I do. Okay, it doesn't make sense for him to grab. Yeah. It's the sort of thing that in the future I could see them making the change because they want to refine the killer and make him, like, optimize him or make him, like, the most enjoyable to play as and against. But, yeah, they should probably refrain on doing it unless they have to. Because I feel like it would be received kind of similar to the botany knowledge change when they changed it from, not really impact, like, basically when they made it so that it negatively impacts your medkit usage. That was one of those changes that people were like, but that doesn't make sense in terms of flavor text. And it's like, yeah, you're right, it doesn't, but also, it's a perfect decision to fix the issue. So I could see it getting to the point where, they could decide to do that with Kaneki, but I definitely think it's something better left undone / not done if they can help it. I'll take it. Bye. What? Okay. This guy must have decent ping. Crap! Okay, one of the few decent maps. God, thank God I have a decent understanding of this map now. There were at least 3 different points where he could have cut me off like hell if he had noticed a couple open doors. Okay. Here, the new survivor perk's gonna be the best healing perk in the game. I don't think so. I think that, honestly, I would say other than her speed perk, I think I mentioned before that I think both of her other perks are decently balanced, where they're not overpowered, but they're also not weak. Because her healing perk, it lets... So, for those who don't know, one of her healing perks, for every hook state that somebody has, you get a bonus 50% healing speed to them. So if they're on Death Hook, you basically have Will Make It all the time. You also get a bonus 3% per great skill check hit. However, they have to be on death hook. If somebody's getting tunneled out, you're probably not gonna have time to heal them if they're getting like the true tunnel treatment, you know? So I think it's one of those like pros and cons sort of thing. And which is her last perk? I'm totally... Oh, wait, no, actually, those are all three of her perks, because she has the Killer Aura Reveal one. She's got, the hit tanking one. And then she's got the, healing one. Guys, please don't run towards me where I'm running. I'm so sorry, I'm not trying to loop near hook. I'm just trying to not run into the injured teammate. Oh, I screwed up. Ooh, I don't make it. I ran to the shower. I turned too soon. Okay. But yeah, anyway, so her healing perk, that's the long story short, is it will definitely be strong against, or when if the killer is spreading hooks, it will be very strong. If the killer is not spreading hooks and tunneling pretty harsh, you're gonna have a more difficult time, I'd imagine. Or not more difficult, but, you know. Oh. Yeah, guys, remember I've mentioned before that if you're bringing a boon, if you don't bring a Circle of Healing, you're always going to debate your teammates into thinking it's Circle of Healing. Which is why I will always bring Circle of Healing with a boon, except for when I don't, and then I always feel bad because I see my teammates booking it there. I just want an idea where he is before I leave. But that terror radius, that damn terror radius. All started with that smile. That damn smile. Oh. Wait, where even am I? What kind of gen are you? Ooh, you are a blood gen. Okay. Let's see, where's a blood pump? Oh wow, this is a kill room and a half. Oh, is this the one I was using before? Is that the guy I was filling? I don't think so, right? Maybe it is. Kind of looks like it is. CBH. There's no way he has nurses, right? Just getting my exhaustion back, don't mind me. Good progress. Hi, Kate. Hey, can I get some skill checks? I'm pretty sure that's what my archive is right now. Please, game. Pretty, please. With gumdrops on top. Hell yeah. Thank you. Oh, hell yeah. And Steve's, taking chase well. Amazing. I think he's committing because I think it was pain res. Oh. I get it in time. Not gonna lie, I was half expecting the no-ed. I was gonna say, I don't think I make that. Oh my gosh. It is actually so fortunate that he didn't hook me there. Because if he did, I think Meg is dead. I think this gives Meg enough time to actually get the gate. Oh, never mind, I'm going basement. Now I'm the dead one, Lamau. Oh well, GG's. Ooh. Hello there, Hermes. Honestly, I don't know. Yesterday really tilted me when it came to playing Survivor, so there's a really solid chance that I'm gonna switch to Killer and, not switch back. It's really just gonna depend on, the vibes of the matches, though. After this match, you know what? Actually, how about this? Maybe I'll do a little bit of open lobbies and then I'll switch over to Killer. That way I can eat my food while, without being worried about my, poor solo queue teammates. Oh my god, I almost missed a skill check. And actually, so yeah, on that note, when I back out to lobby, I'm just gonna first come, first serve it. Like, whoever hops in first is gonna be in the first group. And if you don't make it in, let me know if you want to hop in. Yeah, you guys know the drill. Uh-oh. Steve, don't get killed. GG's. Hen's doing a cover of the new Nerf Kaneki, and the umbrella is pretty nice still. Perfect grab. Did 10 seconds to enrage. Yeah, at the same time, like, the enrage timer is already pretty long, where I feel like 10 seconds isn't gonna make much of a difference. Like, obviously it makes a difference, but I don't think it's... The enrage timer is so long. It's, like... I feel like it should be shorter. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. But isn't it like 60 or 70 seconds right now, or am I making that up? It's 40 or 45, but still, like, by the thing, I guess here's the thing about the enraged to me, because enraged is active as long as somebody has the ick on them, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, because like I said, I haven't played Kaneki at all, so I have no idea, but that's my understanding, is that so long as somebody still has that ick on them, he is still enraged. It is so easy for him to get people to have the ick that it's... When they remove them... No, but that's... Sorry, that's what I mean by the ick, though. Like, so you get deep wounded when he icks you, when he bites you. You get the circle around yourself, and then that counts down until it's gone. And then once it goes away, he loses his enraged, right? Like, once everybody's no longer enraged on, no, once they don't have the ick. Like, it feels like somebody almost always has the ick on them, even if you get your ick off, which is one of the reasons I don't really, like, prioritize it. Yeah, so it's like, no matter what, somebody's gonna have it on them, so the timer doesn't really make much of a difference considering how quickly he can get the ick on him. When you mend, the bright red circle goes away, and then the deep one. Yeah, but, like, is it, like, when you mend, that starts the timer, correct? Like, you still have to wait the timer after you mend. So it's, that's what I mean, though, is, like, so often the Kanekis will, unless that's wrong. No, but again, Beatles, I'm asking, does the timer... Like, I need you to use a full sentence, because that can mean either thing. Like, when you fully mend, does the timer start or end? Okay, yeah, after you mend, the timer starts. So that's... But that... So, that's the thing, is, like, everybody... Like, well, if we go into a Kaneki match, I'm genuinely curious now, because it's felt, like, pretty constant. It feels like somebody always has the mark on them. Like, maybe 10% of the match somebody doesn't... Or they're on hook, like, but even then, they usually still have the ick on them while they're on hook, it feels like. Here's a match. So, but no, like, I don't disagree that it's not, like, I don't think it's a totally useless add-on. But from my perspective, it's like, we're talking, oh, well, you could either have an elephant step on your head right now, or you could have a kitten, but the kitten has nails. It's like, okay, well, those nails are probably gonna hurt a bit, but I'm still gonna have a head afterwards. Like, that's kind of, like, more so what I mean, where it's, like, such a nothing sandwich compared to everything else that man has going for him in his kit. What do I want to run? You know what? I'm just gonna run this for this match. Why not? Yeah, let's have Crutch Perk of Opportunity. Why not? Or do I want Made for this? I kind of want Made for this, but I'm not going to. Oh, wait, we have the same skin on Lamau. Oopsie. Oh, well. When you fully mend after being grabbed, you lose the bright red circle, then you get the darker circle showing the timer. Okay, yeah, that's how I was pretty sure it worked. Again, the time I wasn't certain on at all. In my head, I just knew it was more than 30 seconds, which is where, when I first heard about the power, I assumed it would be 30 seconds. When I saw what it was, I went, that's longer than I thought it was going to be. I feel like that's a little too long. So in my head, it's just over 30 seconds, which to me, I was like, 67. I'm like that one meme of that woman, what can a coffee cost? Like $800? How long can this timer be? Like 80 seconds? Oh, no, it's okay. You don't have to exchange survivor outfits. I just wasn't paying attention. Ugh. But yeah, no, so that is basically how I thought it worked. I just didn't know the timings. But either way, I guess the overall point is just that 45 seconds is so long considering how quickly he is able to put his power on people. Level 30 in the blood web. Oh, the having to click sucks. Just had a Steve get mad at you for running perks as Wesker, called you average Wesker. Ugh. God, that's... Are you sure you weren't getting trolled, Wesky? Because them running balance, and literally complaining about perks sounds like you're getting trolled, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you literally had no, or like... Oh, wait, no, he got mad at you for running perks. Oh, wait, yeah, no, that sounds like he's gotta be trolling. Then again, I had somebody complain about pain resonance when I didn't even get full, use all my stacks of it, so anything is possible. Sir... Okay, whew. Oh, you got your new Yui outfit on. You know what? I totally noticed, Armies, but I didn't... Like, I noticed the new Yui outfit, but I was so engulfed or engaged in my conversation that I just didn't even comment on it. Nice. Oh. Your skirt's gone. Rip to your skirt. Literally. They were clicking the entire match PTB, but speaks of Discord. Yeah, people like that, it really is just best to ignore them. Like, my go-to classic is just, I'm not gonna argue about DBD. And then I just leave. Like, it's just not even worth engaging with these people. Gotta go. Or not. Okay, okay. Okay. I just don't want to be underhooked, considering he can just yeet a bulb to the hook. Sounds good, Wesky. As a heads up, I don't know how long we're actually gonna be doing, Swift. This is more so for when I'm eating, so... Ooh, Deathbound, interesting. Just as a heads up. You're gonna teleport here, aren't you? I know it, I can smell it. Oh, wait! Oh! Did you get a flashy save, or did no one go... Wait, no, you're the flashy save gamer. I don't know what happened. I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. I don't know where you're going, but you got room for one more troubled soul. I don't know where I heard noises and I thought it was the unknown charging the ick. Oh, it was. Sorry, what did I get stuck on? I lied, then I didn't get my speed boost immediately. What was that about, game? I got stuck on something. What was that about? Oh my gosh, speaking of pinhead perks, not really, but this is related. I am actually quite pleased with what they're doing with Pentimento. I think they probably could have made it a little bit stronger, like maybe starting at 20% and giving like 3% per bonus, per whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I think it did a pretty decent job of it. I'm quite happy with it. I think, oh, I also think the R is too big, though. I think it should be more like 3 to 4 meters as opposed to 16. 16 is huge. Damn it, I was really hoping he didn't see me. I might be using Shaq here. Oh. Sorry. I, went down too close to the wall. My bad, my bad. Like I said, Wesky, that, I empathize, but unironically, that sort of person just not worth arguing with. All you're doing is wasting your own breath and making yourself upset over nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that it's, like, a bad thing to do, I'm just saying the only thing you're doing is hurting yourself by engaging in with those people, you know? It's just not worth it. Truly. Oh wait, is it bugged on my end, or is that just how it looks? I can't even tell. Like, is that how it... You know what? You see? Nice, congrats! Oh yeah, I forgot. That's why I was healing myself. But guys, I would really like to do away with my, plaything. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna make a beeline for me. I was just gonna stare at him menacingly. I mean, at the same time, Wesky, you say that, but the fact that you feel like that you're sharing it to me implies that it did upset you, you know? And it's... I'm just saying, from my own personal experience with that sort of thing, it's never worth it. Like, I found a lot more peace in my life when I realized that I don't have to be right when the people I'm talking to don't matter. You know? And people like that, just not only do they not matter, they really don't matter. Ooh, I should have gotten in a locker. Sir! I didn't think I was still oblivious. Does he have... It must be a, Trustful. I've got no idea what he, let's see, he's got, that one. I should have finished my own heal, I don't know what I was thinking. He's got that one. He's got Friends Till the End. He's got something else that oh, right. He's got Plaything and he's got something else. I knew he was gonna be over here! Hey. Monka. Well, this is stressful. Guys, at least I blend in. Hey, can I get a couple more skill checks, please? I need it for my archive. Thank you. Whew. Nobody, I truly think he was mainly listening. Because, I mean, you know, because that gen recently popped, so I think he was checking to see if whoever popped that gen got on this gen. And when he just didn't hear it, I think he just assumed that whoever was over here left the area. This is such a bad place to try to heal. Oh, 7 beetles, I'm sorry. Unless... maybe I can make something happen with botany. Nope. God, I wish I had made for this right now. Oh, hey, now I can see you. Hell yeah. Here, yeah, yeah, you run. Well, actually, I think there might be a... I think there's a thing somewhere over here-ish. Imagine it was Noah this whole time. Oh, GG's. Oh, okay. You gotta get 2 regular gens done, so you're running a 1 gen build with Dead Art. All good. I think I'm gonna do 1 more before I do a swapsy doodle. Yeah, because I mean, you know me. I don't. Oh, yeah, I don't like people or kicking people out after 1 match. Oh wait, is it 8 o'clock already? You're just like, run, please, run. My gosh, you had distortion. That is perfect. Ugh. Oh, you need to take a break after that one, Hermes? Oh, good. GG's. And in that case, Wesky, if you're ready to hop in, feel free to. Whew. Hey, I actually... Oh my god, I have a Tori daily. Not only a Survivor daily, but a Survivor who I actually play consistently daily. Hell yeah.
This is just another test. I'm sure of it.
Ugh. Super off topic. This distortion is still very strong. Your shock way less people. See, the local... You misunderstand, though. It's not that way less people, period, use it now. It's that people who aren't good in chase use it less often now. Because remember, that's the requirement, is you have to get chased. Which, and you can't hoard stacks. So the people who were running it, who were using it to avoid ever seeing the killer, they're the ones not running it anymore. Which is just kind of funny. Was that other... No, you know what, Hermes? I could actually see you because I had the key add-on that lets me see the obsession at all times. So the moment that local got hooked, I actually got permanent aura reading on you. So I could see where you were, which is why I was able to try to... Basically why I was where I was. Because I could see the angles you were going from. Oh. Oh, disquiet! GG's, dude! Oh, that was a blast. That, like, we were just talking about how stressful that match was. GG's. Well, then, I don't want to use a strange gross. What do I want to use, though? I guess this, maybe? Maybe this? Wait, I want my event hat on. There we go. Okay. Phew. Huh. Oh, so, Hermes, you became Obsession when, Local got hooked because of Friends Till the End. Which, if you ever hook the Obsession, somebody else will become the Obsession. And then if you hook anybody other than the Obsession becomes exposed for 10 seconds, and their aura, or excuse me, exposed for 20 seconds, and their aura is revealed for 10 seconds. So you became the Obsession, so you didn't give away your location, but if, say, then I got death hooked or Local got death hooked, you would have been both revealed and exposed. But yeah, GG's, that was such a stressful match, oh my god. The Unknown is definitely not a killer I would consider quiet, but considering the noises that the event gens and hooks and gas and everything makes, I realize it sounds very similar to the Unknown's walking noises. Like, at one point when you found me, I had just said, did I just hear the Unknown? And I had just decided to chalk it up to it being a gas canister I was hearing. And then you jump scared me. Okay, possibly hot take. Why did they have to, like, I have a general understanding of why they did it the way they did, and it's because they want... to, and actually, really quick, guys, I'm gonna explain to you why, they're doing the rarity changing. So if you don't know, as of this PTB, brown add-ons are still brown. Well, brown at rarity is still brown. Yellow add-on is oh my gosh. Yellow is no more. It has now been replaced by green. So all yellow everything is going to be green, including yellow perks. All green things are now blue. Purple is still purple, and Eerie is now called Visceral. The reason they're doing that is they're basically just bringing it in line with things like World of Warcraft, Fortnite. Basically, most games have used the green to blue to purple color scheme, and they're just kind of they're making it easier for the FNAF crew to know what different rarities mean. You know what I mean? So now, if somebody has already played Fortnite, they know, oh, well, purple means it's very, very rare. And blue means it's slightly less than purple, and green means it's slightly less than blue. It's like exactly that information. So it's definitely gonna take some getting used to, but like, it could be worse. Oh, I am going to be a dirty, dirty Swift and drop my medkit off. Bloop. Oh, the sounds from the event have helped a lot with your stealth, though. Yes, oh my gosh, that was, it's so funny because I always cite my scariest match ever. I'm running directly into him, aren't I? My scariest match of this game ever, there have been two. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't even realize the unhook could come in. One was a huntress who had Devour Hope, and it was terrifying, on, Suffo Pit, and it was just one of my first, like, 10 Survivor games ever. Terrifying experience. I had never encountered Devour Hope before. Another time, though, was a stealth nemesis on Midwich. It is the most like a horror movie I've ever felt, just hearing the stomp, 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 stomp through the walls, but no tear radius. Genuinely horrifying experience in this game. Has yet to be topped. Anyway. My point being that, sometimes the scariest stealth killers are the ones you least expect to be the scariest. Is he gonna cut me off? Oh my gosh, where's the item? That is, whew, that's a rough placed item, actually. I'm probably gonna move, but it's close to a gate. I see why it's there now. I understand the reasoning. Oh, oh no, beetles. Whew. Haha. Doterra radius. Damn, he makes you freak out. It's one of those things that you wouldn't expect to be stressful, but something about the thump, thump, thump and nothing else. It's just like, it's almost just a manifestation of every kid who's ever, like, hidden under the covers because, like, they're scared of the noises that they hear in the walls. You know what I mean? Like, that's the energy that it invokes, at least within me. But I'm also someone who's just known to get very, immersed in this game. Not in the I hide sense, but in the, boy howdy is the stressful sense. Ooh, I just realized that that might be an issue because of the other side of the wall. Oh well. I just have to hope that it's not. Actually, I might go to the other side of the wall to check. How close do you have to be? Okay, nah, it's fine. Oh my gosh, you gotta watch another 5 hours for the Twitch drop. I don't know when it ends. Tomorrow sounds likely. Hey, yo, did you double-click fast enough? I've done that once before to, Beetles. It's so funny how it bugs out. If you just double-click fast enough, you won't have the mimic chest get ya. Honestly, I should probably report that as a bug, but let's see. Is it lag related? It might be lag related, actually, because I'm now noticing that everybody has slightly high ping, and I've only ever had it happen on slightly high ping or high ping servers. But anyway, Hermes, you could always just leave somebody's Twitch stream running while you're asleep or something like that. Also, Esky, sorry, we're completing 2 normal gens. Truly RIP to your challenge. Whoop, never mind. He has a surge / eruption. Or upsurge. Speaking of which, I got rubber banded there. Thank God I had overcome. Oh, he's just gonna pursue you, I think. Maybe. Or did he lose me? He may have lost me, actually. Here, let's just do this for now. I believe so, Hermes. I think that so long as you're signed into your account, it will count. R.I.P. Wesky. Oh my gosh, this one's super, super close. Now, where did you go, local? I just saw you. And now I see your blood, but I don't see you. Oh, I hear you. But he's pursuing lethally. So is there one on the side of the... Oh my god, there's one right there. No, so Wesky was going for, Beatles is going for the Sabos, Wesky is going for the, pop generators. Oh my god, is that Alien Instinct? Is that why I'm currently, undetectable? Or not undetectable, that other thing. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Oblivious. Uh-oh. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And now I wonder. Uh-oh. I'm revealed by his perk. F that perk. It should be nerfed. Except not really. It's not that strong. It's just annoying. You're running into him. Whoop. Actually, he got lost in the sauce. Well, we're currently revealed, but whatever. Might make him drop chase with beetles to interrupt us. Oh yeah, there's a med kit somewhere that's still full. Luke, are you getting, I don't know where you are right now is the problem. This is gonna be a shit show. Why do I keep rubber banding randomly? This is so annoying. What's happening to the servers? This is the... Hello? I can't believe that didn't... Well... Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to, Guys, can we just... I'm unironically, I kind of want out of this match at this point. This is really... It's getting worse. It's getting so much worse. I'm losing it. Are you losing it now, Mr. Krabs? You know what? YOLO! YOLO! Yeah, you know what, Beatles, you go for hacks. It's worth it. I don't know, this is just awful. All of a sudden it went from, like, nothing to constant. Ooh, here, let me just do this in case you wiggle off, because I assuming you stabbed the hook you were next to, right? Also, I'm gonna just take my struggle points. Oh damn, he went far. Hello there, Sai. All of a sudden during this match, there was a little bit of rubber banding during the last match, like maybe 1 or 2 times, but all of a sudden this match, like 3/4 of the way through, it got really bad. Also, was it Alien Instinct or is it a different perk? Because okay, it is Alien Instinct, okay. Ugh. Unfortunate though, Beatles. Oh. Let's see, what are these add-ons? Interesting. See you when you get back, Hermes. Oh, but I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday, Sai. Oh, guys, I'm gonna do one more Survivor match, and then I'm gonna switch over to Killer. Because if servers are gonna be jank, kinda don't want to pardon. Oh, I just remembered, store reset today. It is Tuesday. 250k blood points. Yummy, yummy. Oh, what about the shrine? You know what? I will check that after this match. I don't know what's in the shrine. I don't generally use the shrine because I've got, basically everything unlocked. Or rather, I have everything unlocked that I currently want / need. But I will check once I can. Actually, speaking of checking things, how are we doing with the Blood Moon event? We're still in the 33 million. I have the feeling that, things kind of stagnated once the PTB went live. Don't know what's given me that idea, but... Do I want Bond? Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just take... I'm actually gonna do this. Do I have time? Oh... Let's do this. Good luck, Wesky. You just use it for blood points. See, I like saving the Eerie shards for outfits and new characters. For example, when Sable got released, I think I spent over 80,000 Eerie shards on her and the Unknown combined. And by the Unknown, I mean just buying the killer with shards, and then buying Sable with shards, and then buying, like, all but 2 of her cosmetics. All the ones that I could get with shards. Except for, I think the ultra rare she launched with, I don't know, the ones with the cat ears. Which is funny, because normally I love the cat ear aesthetic. But her outfit just was not doing it for me. Yeah, Beatles. Oh, hey, you're like a month and a half out at this point, right? Or honestly, just about a month out, I would think. If I yeah, actually. Are you excited? Or rather, is your excitement levels changing, I guess is more so what I meant. Oh, Billy! Uh-oh, R.I.P. Overcome. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any value from you. I'm glad I don't have made for this. Oh, wait, I do have made for this, LOL. Can't wait to get, Oh, I thought I was about to get barbecued. Wait, you thought what was over 90k? I'm sorry. I don't remember what you're referencing. Is sort of. Oops, well, I'm making my way downtown. Running fast. Oh my gosh! Since when can you curve around that? I thought those things were, like, uncurvable. Oh, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, wiggly, wiggly, wiggle. Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I'm gonna probably be taking a year and helping around for your uncle so you can secure a spot in Fords. Also, working on Ace Hardware to learn more about tools. I hope this isn't the same uncle with the tree farm. Different uncle? Nice, Wesky. Good find. Also, I'm gonna need someone to get me. Ew, the same uncle? Gross. I will say, keep in mind, Beatles, it's a totally fair decision to make if you're like, if after a while you run into the bullshit, because frankly, family will treat you the best, but it will also, well, you know this, it will treat you the best, but also the worst because they take you for granted. So I guess my overall point is just like, if things are crappy, don't be afraid to get mad at Pappy. But you know what I mean, I think. We're gonna get sniped, aren't we? We just get to smell it. Overcome value, baby! If I spend like over 90k on Sable Day, oh, it could have been something like that. I don't know. Honestly, Wesky, anything between like 60 to 100k may as well be the same number when it comes to spending Eerie shards. It's like above 50, under 100. Hello there, Darkslayer. Hope you're doing well. How goes? Hold on, I see him up there. I got you. Oh. See, local is here too. I'm gonna help with the heal and just proc, not botany, the other thing. I feel like he might have the unhook perk. Yeah. Oh, why are you under that pallet? I can't, oh, well, I don't think I would've made it anyway. Nice. Hell yeah. The Marcus technique in action. Nice. Thank you. Though I think he's about to find me because he can hear me. Oh my god! Low pro! I repeat, low pro chains! Ooh, not bamboozle. Oh, yes, bamboozle. I did not think that was bamboozle at first. Is there a pallet over here? Oh, too far. Thank you, local. You guys are my heroes. What would I do without y'all? Die, probably. You're doing alright? Well, I hope it's at least the good side of alright as opposed to the bad side of alright. I'm doing okay. I'd say the good side of okay. You wanna give me the heal? Whoops. Oh, his whole family hurt him. So, except your cousin, he's actually logical and kind. Well, that's good. At least the entire family isn't doomed. But, still, it's annoying that you gotta deal with that sort of person as your boss. Uh-oh. Here. Oh, Beetles, I don't want you to be the person that goes down. You're the Death Hook one. No, this is gonna suck. I'm sorry, my friend. Good luck. Just go, yeah. It would be good side. Been waiting for over a week to find out what's wrong with the blood flow in you, but the doctors aren't answering you. Oh, unfortunately, not that particular situation, but the whole trying to get a straight answer from doctors and then just feeling totally, stuck without anything like that. That, unfortunately, I can relate to. Oh my god, I should've... Oh wait, that pallet's thrown, Lamau. Oh right, that's the pallet that saved me, haha. There's nothing over here, oh my god. Hope you guys like oh wait, maybe not barbecue. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. Nice. It sucks because I've been calling at least 4 to 5 times a day and everything because I told you they'd let you know the results over the phone. Well, I hope that you get to hear from them sooner rather than later. Oh. Hopefully it's a no news means good news sort of thing as opposed to them trying to make sense of things. But either way, it's infuriating. Oh, 7 Beetles, we will see you back at the campfire. I still think that if you're in, like, a close situation with, say, like, 3 people alive and 1 gen left, I still think it's generally worth going for the blood gens. They just seem way easier to complete quickly. Oh my god, I can't, that was gonna... Give me 1 second, guy. You know what? Nope. Oh, nice job, local. Oh, uh-oh. Gate not open. Gate not open. Nope. GG's. matches have been okay. Mix of honestly, they've been something of a mix at this point. Like, there's been a lot of I don't know. They've been pretty typical of the Blood Moon event the last few days, which has just been kind of. That's the best way to put it. Matches are just kind of. Like, don't get me wrong. There have been some good matches and some good moments, but it's like the overall vibes are just off. Oh, I hear it. Nice. I assume you hear it too. Yeah, yeah. It's here. It's right there. Yeah. That was so funny. If it's simple of how annoying they are, your death brother fully intends to not talk to them at all when you're known to die. Same with you. You know it's probably not the right thing to do. I mean, honestly, I don't. Oh well, I'm gonna wait till you're back. How about liking the ghoul? Honestly, Slayer, I'm glad that I'm happy with the nerfs that they're giving him. I think that they could have, like, royally, well, killed the killer, and I'm glad they didn't. And I'm looking forward to going against a slightly less painful version of him that will be releasing, whenever it comes. Overall, though, I actually do enjoy going against the ghoul. I just think parts of his kit are just way overtuned. Oh, good, Wesley. It was so funny because I heard it, looked around, and then all of a sudden saw you were running towards it as you started to 180. I'm glad that you did notice. Also, I'm out of event challenges. Guys, I'm gonna do did I do my daily? I did. I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna switch over to killer. Probably until the end of stream. Oh my gosh, it's already 8:30. I will say that's true about tonight. It's gone fast, which has been nice. I mean, in the sense that I'd rather... actually, I don't know if I'd rather go faster, so it all depends. And this has been my anti-Kaneki build, by the way, that I'm running, because yesterday, I literally got, if I remember correctly, it was like Kaneki, Blight, Kaneki, and then I switched to killer because I was sick of that guy. Like, I have a pretty... Like I said, I don't mind Kaneki for the most part, but... One, running into him over and over again is hellish. Two... Oh wait, this isn't my build. What am I saying? Self-care is the other perk that I've been running. But since I'm running a Swift, I'd rather have Bond because I trust my team and I think it's good to know where they are. God, isn't it satisfying though, Esgy? It is just such a chef's kiss moment when it works out properly. And unless they have exactly a handful of stacks of save the best for last, it works. Basically, even if they don't swing at the dead hard, you've gotten enough distance at that point that if they do swing, you're not going to go down, which is nice. You didn't think it'd work because there's a hook too close. See, but that's the thing, is by taking 2 hits, especially if you have breakout, which I usually don't, even without breakout, taking 2 hits is almost always enough to prevent them from going to the next hook. Sometimes you get really unlucky with the spawns, but if you actually hit both dead hards, I'd say 90% of the time, if not more, it succeeds. Bye! Whoops! Nice. Now that's this is the only time that that build truly finds its flaws, but hey, the way I look at it is if I prevent the first hook, I then get my Dead Hard active, and I've already got one hit loaded in the chamber, which means that if I manage to pull off the unhook, or the Sabo Dead Hard play, that's a fully charged Medal of Man. Reminder that a nurse cannot blink through the edge of the map. So, like, if I manage to get over there, she can't blink directly on top of me. She has to go around. Oh, yeah, that one's gonna get me. Shack pallet. That's probably your best bet, yeah. Okay. I would rather get hooked than go basement, that's the thing. Oh. Good turnaround. Whew, okay. Hello, Mom. For those who don't know, Mermaid Point is the one, the only Mama Marcus. What the fuck was that, Meg? I don't know what she just did, but I just heard a very loud noise. And I can only assume it was her. Whoops! Yeah, I made that basically impossible, Local. Sorry, I shouldn't have vaulted back. Was she expecting DS? I feel like she was just anticipating the DS preemptively. I've done that before. I've picked up something like, okay, DS me. And then it doesn't happen. I'm like, what? Oh, I think I was one hit off. Ugh. Honestly, there have been fewer connecties, and that's enough for me. I'll take, like, 80 nurses, TBH. Not true, but, you know. Ugh. But overall, it's been fine. Local, I know I'm running away from you, but, like, I'm dead. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have run this way, but I was trying to, make distance over, Oh, wait, actually? Amazing. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go play Shaq now because it doesn't matter if I die Shaq. Whoops! She's looking for you, I think. Ah, sorry. Whoop. Oh no, I screwed that one up. GG's, guys! This is gonna be my last Survivor game, though I am gonna be switching to Killer until the end of stream. Thank you all for the matches. Bleh. I have a med kit, feel free to use it. Ah, better than the ghoul. For those who don't know, Mama Marcus is a certified ghoul hater. She cannot stand that man. More than I can't. It's very funny. Oh, GG's. Let's see, I'm gonna queue up for a killer action. It is currently 8:44. I'm probably not gonna be going too late tonight.
Done differently.
Because actually, I've had a kind of a killer headache all day, and it's not going away. So, what do I want to do? Wait, did I do both pages? I did. Just double checking my work. Kill obsession. Earn 2 chaser emblems. Down 3 survivors near a pallet. Oh wow, I have a survivor challenge. I didn't even. I thought that was a killer memory shard. That's too many matches. Let's see. What's going on in Tome 7? You know, let's do this. Let's bring an obsession change perk. I don't really want to warm up with Blight. Kind of want to do someone. You know what? I was having a lot of fun with Huntress last night. Probably friends till the end. Oh, or Furtive Chase would work. You know what? I'll do Furtive Chase, actually. I feel like randomly having Undetectable as Huntress is a very... not concerning, but it throws, at least as Survivor, it throws me off a lot. If the Huntress randomly loses her Undetectable and it's not Wooden Fox. Because I don't expect it. It happens infrequently enough that it works. I have been told in not so many words, Beatles, that that is not likely to happen. I will say, speaking of Mama Marcus, boy howdy, am I looking forward to her being home this week. That'll be nice. Oh, yep, you heard the Dead Hard animation, didn't get it. Like, I've been saying this for a while. It feels like they basically retconned whatever hit validation they had given to Dead Hard. Because it feels like, I don't know, it feels like they refined it better so that the killer doesn't get screwed over as often of, like, hearing the noise and going through. But it feels like they broke the hit validation, which is unpleasant, to say the least. Because I've had that happen quite a few times over the last year or so, where I'll see the animation start and it just won't work. She just hates that man, Wesky. She hates what he's like to go against because of how annoying he looks to go against and how oppressive he is. It's literally, it's straight up the equivalent of a DVD player's opinion of he is just too strong. which is the best. Like that's what's so great about it. It's just straight up. This bastard is stupid, and there's nothing you can do against him. Which, I mean, I'm not disagreeing, but I think I mentioned before that I've actually had to defend Kaneki's power to Mama Marcus because she sees nothing redeemable about him. She's like, delete him from the game. She feels about him how I feel about Clown, it seems. Except I have a personal, my history with Clown players has formed that opinion on top of his playstyle being annoying as hell. For her, it's the playstyle. And I think the fact that he screams as well, but that's just annoying. But if it was just that, she wouldn't hate Rize as much. Who is also annoying, but for different reasons. Yeah, he sounds disgusting. Yeah, she doesn't like the sounds. Oh, right, the slurping noises when he, Oh, I'm on this map again. Fun. Oh, crap, I need to turn my DPI down. I just realized that. You're being lethally pursued. I thought that was a Quentin for some reason from the aura. But there is no Quentin. I'll go for this guy, why not? Actually, I should really go for Dwight. Ooh, maybe this is Dwight. It is Dwight. Oh. Oop. Go the long way around so they won't expect it. Hi, Ace. Ooh. Boop. Like I said, I think that the sound of the lullaby was just not congruent with how close he was expecting me to be. Now, where did these guys go to heal? Oh wait, that's a wall, Lamau. Three hatchets and a dream, baby. Soon this was sprint burst. Two hatchets and a dream, baby. One hatchet and a dream, baby. Shiny pin supremacy, even though I missed. Oh my gosh, she thought I was trying to mind game. I do not blame her for thinking that. I mean, it's right here. I may as well take him around here. Oh wait, I just noticed the name of our archive, you. Yes, you. I love that. Like, you in particular. Oop. Okay, finally, okay. Do you think I could? Oh, I want to know if he could throw through that. That probably looked dirty on his screen. I've not seen Fung in this match. And she's not unhooked. Or rather, she hasn't unhooked the obsession. I gave you a chance to come out of there, Dwight. I gave you a chance. I just hit you with the one hatchet. Let's see if I can find Fung. There she is. What are you doing in here? Now you get to run. See, Dwight? That's what you could have done. Ooh, correct direction. I was expecting that to be, head-on both of them, honestly. I keep... Hello, Meg. 3 hatchets in a dream. Count them, 3 hatchets in a dream. I'm down to 1. I'm sorry, Meg. You know what? This is truly the classic example of they can't know what you're gonna do if you don't know what you're gonna do. Randomly reloading hatchets instead of trying to play a pallet sometimes just really throws people for a loop. You know what? I'll give you 1 Dwight. We have 4 gens left. You can also have 1 ace. You're also Death Hook. Actually, the Fung is the only one with an extra stage at this point, huh? I just kind of realized that. Just saw a crow cell there, so that's gonna be somebody. Or maybe not. Oh, next person I see is fair game unless it's Meg, because she hasn't got it in a freebie yet. Meg. Technically Dwight, I guess. Ooh, there they are. Okay, nice. Nope, that's gonna hit the wall. Oh, here are the scratch marks. I actually did not think I timed that right. Or that! Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm actually getting good at Huntress again. I'm so happy. Like, genuinely. I felt like I had gotten really solid traction on playing her back when I was playing her a good bit. And boy howdy, did I feel like my, skills had disintegrated. I'm sorry, Dwight. Goodbye, my friend. GG's. I also like the area, honestly, Beatles. And hello there, Hardy Hara. How goes it? You're having a wonderful Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Fung. I didn't even realize I was next to your hook still. Like, high key. Thought I was further away already. Where is everybody? Oh wait, this one's done. What am I thinking or doing? What's wrong with me? I tooted my own horn. That would have been great if she dodged into it. Crap, I'm out of hatchets. I know you can throw through this too. That's, yeah. Do you want to be hooked? You know what, Meg? Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna make it to a hook in time. You get a lot of points for wiggling off the killer's shoulder, by the way. I also just have a general idea of where these guys are, so I'm just gonna go after them. Oh! Ooh, these are kind of hard to see, actually. They're not the hardest, though. Oh, I really want to open a locker, but I'm worried that if I do, they're gonna get on a gate, and then I won't get them in time. Let's see, is anyone, in our range? No. I don't get this. Oh, it's you. Yeah, you can have it. You can get it. I don't know where your teammates are, that they're probably at the other one. GG's. This is okay, honestly. Whoop, 2 hatchets. Uh-oh, 2 hatchets in a dream. 1 hatchet and a dream. I'm sorry, Fung. But I will be taking the kill. Usually I let go. If I heard hatch, I'd give you a hatch. But I don't hear hatch. GG's. Huh. It's going all right, just eating a salad. How's the killing? Killing is good. Killing is good. This was their warm-up match. You know what? Low-key, I'm glad that the 2 players who made it out, because these are 2 people doing 2 different achievements. You know what? I'm content with Ace making it out. GG's. Hey, welcome back, Hermes. Yeah, Huntress game. I'm probably gonna do, 1 more or so. And hello, Fluffy boy. I know you probably can't hear me because you're in an ad. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna... Oh, I hope you're doing well, Fluffy boy. It was Infectious Fright. Fun fact, I used to, run Infectious Fright on Trapper of all killers, because I love just hitting people who stepped in traps, because very often there would be a teammate lurking nearby because they got trapped. Well, enjoy your lurk. Oh, wait. Oh, and hey, Fluffy boy. No, it's all good. And unfortunately I can relate to the sleepy thing, but I appreciate you stopping in. I hope you're doing well. Hello there, Oh wow, hello there, DXST17, Darling Hers, and Heartless 333. Hello there. I hope you're all having wonderful, wonderful Tuesdays. Um, nah, I sometimes I'm down to 1v1, but honestly, it's just not my thing. Liz, thank you so much for the follow, gamer. I really appreciate that. And also, darling, thank you for standing there with me. I I knew that you could throw through there because I actually managed to snipe somebody through a window the other day, which was just very chef's kiss. But boy, sometimes when I get impatient, my aim just goes from like, oh, I'm doing so good to I can't hit my shots. So very much appreciate someone who's willing to practice, stick around and let me try to get figure out hitboxes. And Arliss, the axe skin, it's you know, I don't know. I think it might have been, let me look because I don't know. It's from Apex Earth Sign. Oh, it's the boar skin. It's Bortress. It's this piece, Wretched Bear Skull. It's Bortress skin with this mask. That's what it is. Yeah, GG's. You know what? And also, when I got into Endgame, I was so glad that you and the Ace were like the exact two that made it out when I saw the builds. I was like, oh, gamers are achievement hunting. You know what? I'm glad that that we got exactly the two out, and it was exactly that. Cause boy, achievements. Ugh. Oh no, you had a total unprincess crash out. Is this similar to the one that you had the other day, or is this one like a worse/better one? Used to play Hunter, so did your duo. So it's just practice. Hell yeah. You know, dude, usually it's like the rare killer who I run into who thinks like that, because I feel like in Survivor, you're often just feeling constantly pursued, and if you give an inch, a lot of times killers will take a mile. But it's just always so nice to run into people who, as I put it, play like human beings and just, like, actually play like they're a person on the other side of a monitor who's playing against a person on the other side of the monitor. I don't know, it just makes matches more fun. Obviously, like, sweating against a sweat can also be a lot of fun under the right circumstances, but, you know, sometimes you just want to vibe. I hope you and your duo have a fabulous time. Was the Ace your duo, out of curiosity? Do I have lethal? I do have lethal. Oh no. Oh crap, I just remember, one of my cats knocked something over like forever ago and I never checked to see what it was. I lost track of them. I have no object permanence. It's kind of a big weakness of mine. Normally I'd say that probably looked gross on her end, but I think I actually arced it through this. I'm not going over there, Jake. I saw you. Oh my god, I thought I was about to get fat shamed by that box. Whew, okay. Give me 1 second, guys, while I am a hashtag bad streamer. Yeah, let's play with 5 hatchets for a bit. Shiny pin supremacy! I know this one's worse. Someone posted a video of before and after. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, that's... I mean, it's preaching to the choir to say it sucks because it's... Unfortunately, similarly can relate. That's the sort of thing that will definitely totally derail me for the rest of the day. And, you know, I'm okay with being someone who will get totally derailed by that. In the sense that, like, obviously it's not pleasant to experience, but it's just like, ugh. It never gets easier. It gets more manageable, but it just never gets easier, that sort of thing. Any sort of major loss. You have my utmost sympathy and empathy. Also, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm headless chickening. Usually I headless chicken as a survivor. Oh. there's one right here. Nice. You're always vibing. The salad should never be filling, huh? No, fluffy boy. Look, the way I see it is so long as, like, it's the sort of thing that doesn't, like, linger. Not linger, but... Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Why am I like this? Yoink. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rebecca. Oh, I love this killer. 2 hatchets and a dream, baby. Let's see how far this one gets me. Oh, you know what? I've been there. Relatable. I don't remember what I was saying, but my point is you're all good, fluffy boy. Let's put it this way. If anybody ever brings down the mood too harsh, I won't hesitate to say something. I think that I would like this community to at least be like at least some degree of support, even if it's not like, we can't be your therapist, but we can be, like, a friend, you know? In a totally not parasocial way. In an online community way. I saw someone over here. I was like, I hear his footsteps. Can you shoot through that? No. Or maybe you can, but... maybe from that angle? No. Ah! What about that? Nah, you know, it's not worth it. I don't think you can. I think that's a slinger-only specialty. Actually, what is the proper angle here? Maybe like this? No. Yeah, bah, humbug. Guess I'm close to my, hatchets. Ooh. Oh wow, I'm flying way too close to the sun, guys. I'm flying way too close to the sun. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. This is worse. This is... I wanted to know if you could throw through that, okay? Jeez. At least they're normal, Ooja McJiggies generators. Or a normal generator. 2 normal generators. Oh, I can't believe I missed that one. I'm sorry, me bob, me boy. But it's all over now. God, I wish there was a better hook. Oh wait, you're a Dwight? I thought that Jake was the one who saboed before. Oops. Good job, guys. Actually, I think that the Dwight is the one who I should be going after. I can't believe I missed that one. Mine. Okay. Who is that? Are you Dwight or someone else? Oh, you are. Nice. You know what? I'm just gonna commit to Dwight, I think. Shiny pin supremacy! First hook. Give me a couple minutes or so, gamers. It is time for me to enter hashtag bad streamer mode. I don't know the angle for that. You win this time, Rebecca. I thought it was open, actually. Wait, what's wrong? Hold on. What happened to my frames? They just went from, like... What's wrong with me? Okay. Focus. Okay, hold on. I need a second, I need a second. What's wrong with me? Why am I like this? GG's. Now, what are the odds I can hit someone in this gate? Probably slim to none, right? Yeah, slim to none. GG's. Oh, I don't know what happened towards the end. I lost my... I don't even think it was my frames that I lost. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, my game just felt like trash. That one I can't blame on that. That one's... That one was just me missing. That was me. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. That was fun. It was silly, but it was fun. I just knocked my fork off my, Hoochie-McJiggy. Oh, sorry guys, let me get you on chat. The girl is the chunkiest, yet funkiest and sassiest girl yet. Aww. She couldn't- Oh my gosh, Fluffy boy, that's- I'm sorry, I was just reading what you were saying, and it's so funny you should say that, because, one of my kittens, actually Meg, she can't meow either. She doesn't even yell though, she squeaks. She lets out these little noises. She was a very, very lucky cat to have you, I'm sure. Let's see, what time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 9:17. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I think, I don't know what happened during that match. I don't know if it was me or... I mean, honestly, unironically, I don't know why my frame suddenly started looking funky, considering it didn't look like the frame rate changed according to my FPS tracker. But, it might be bedtime soon. It really might just boil down to that. So I might just do, like, one... Oh, wait, hold on. What's my archive? Something about Dark Devotion? Why don't hatches count for this? You know, no, I want to keep playing Huntress. I want redemption after the end of that match. I want to fix my brain. Oh. You know what? Excuse to throw on Madgrit? Hell yeah. Truly once in a lifetime gal. She was all a calico with heterochromia. Had one blue and one golden eye. Yeah, it's... Sorry, the reason I'm going quiet is I was considering talking about my cat who we lost back in July, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want to open up that can tonight, but you know, if I was gonna be on for another hour, I would. But oh my god, speaking of cats, one of them knocked something over before. Give me 1 second. Also, I'm talking with my mouth full like an animal, sorry. Okay, update. The thing that I thought fell didn't fall. It was something way less important. Well, not less important, but it was something less impactful. Like, it was literally a power strip versus what I thought was a, like, small rolling shelf. They're in very similar places. Anyway, guys, this might be last game, honestly. Depending on how I feel after it. Yeah, let's make it a good one. Let's lock in, and guys, I really need to make / commission that no mercy emote, because I think I need to be able to look over in chat and just see a flood of no mercy in order to bring out that killer instinct. Still can't believe you're graduating in a month and 8 days. It is really such a weirdly, like, bittersweet thing, isn't it, Beatles? Where it's like, ugh, I don't know. It's such a... It's one of those things that, at least for me, I didn't realize quite how... Like, I knew it was bittersweet, but I didn't know how bittersweet it was until, like, years later. Ew! Game. Why do you want me to camp main? Ew, what's this for? Please tell me I don't have the 4-gen. What the fuck is this 4-gen? 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate this map for this reason. The fact that you can get a 4-gen on the wing that you don't have is bad map design. Hey guys, you're gonna hate this. These are not the gens you want to start with, trust me. I hope that startled her. What am I doing? I don't have agitation. Am I stupid? Never mind. I forgot she was injured, Lamau. Oh. See, in that moment, guys, aren't you proud of me? I was really tempted to let Sable wiggle off because I felt bad for Michaela, because I've been that person who has died and then been very sad. But I didn't. I held off. I wonder if anyone's on this gen. If they are, I'm going to try to snipe them, because I think you can snipe this. Oh no, wait, is it the tree or... Okay, that was the fence. Hold on, I just need to know. Is this an invisible wall? Is that an invisible wall? I don't like that invisible wall. No! I want that cat cancer. It's gonna disappear in front of my face. I know it, I know it, I know it. It didn't. Guys, I felt more panic over the concept of losing that gas can than I did over the concept of not hooking Sable. I need you to understand. That is my priority. Good duck. I might like this. Okay, Marcus, lock in. Okay. Okay. It's about sending a message, okay? I appreciate, once again, that was funny. I mean, I can appreciate the humor, that sort of situations. I would actually realize, like, how boxed in this is, though. Hello there, Laura. I'll take case with you, actually. I'm sorry, Laura. That was similarly relatable, unfortunately. That's, I think that's what happened to me that other match when I played through that one pallet, because I thought that the Huntress was underneath it, and that she definitely wasn't. Okay, Marcus, focus. I know you can shoot through those sometimes. Okay. Yes, yes, no mercy. You're right, no mercy. Where is everybody? Also, I will say, sometimes there's a little bit of a difference between, like, no mercy and then if somebody is playing in a way that's probably detrimental to them but is helping you practice. Like, I think that's one of those few lines where even if I'm trying to do hashtag no mercy, I'm willing to give mercy because I'm already kind of screwing around. Okay, let me focus and not be bad. Like that, miss. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna 3 hatchets and dream this. Michaela. That one was close. I wonder if they realize they forged on themselves yet. Thought someone was gonna be on that jet. I would like some hatchets. Pwitty, pwitty, please, princess. God, I hate that that's become, like, a speech tick. I just went in a giant circle, didn't I? I need hatchets. Well, no, lockers is the right word. I was right, actually. I keep. Oh my god, I just saw her get in up there. Where is she? Is it on the other side of this wall? Oh wow, that did hit. I thought I was far enough away that it wouldn't. Where'd she go? Okay, guys, I may have no mercy to, or rather not no mercy. You know what I'm saying, right? I did the thing. I did the thing I said I wasn't gonna do, and then I did it anyway. But I'll stop doing it now. Now that one I know I can shoot over. Whoops. Oh my god, okay. I forget to save a death hook? I don't think so, right? Like I hear her. Sorry, Sable, you're kind of loud. Okay. Guys, I'm trying to keep my brain online for the end of this match. I'm trying. Lara. Oh, I thought she tried to dodge it. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. In fact, I'm quite amused by that sort of thing because that's... Hello? I can't hook on that hook. Oh my god, there was a hook right here. That's... Well... I'm less amused now. I'm less amused now. Now that one was pure game sense. The other one, I had her aura. That one, I figured she'd be slowly making her way towards Maine from downstairs. I wonder if the team is, like, collecting gas cans and hoarding them somewhere. Because they've got no progress on these gens so far. Oh, here's somebody. Hello, Sable. Oh, you know what? I realized I walked too far. That one I will give mercy for. I feel bad. That felt like it should have been properly timed. I accept the trade. I'll accept the trade. Oh, I didn't know she was Death Hook! I'm so sorry. Oh my god! Wait. Jesus Christ! What is this match? What just happened? La 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 la. Oops. Oh. Hey Sable, hey Jill. Where you guys at? Wanna give me that can? Oh, you can't no, I don't think you can shoot over that. Oh. That was the right direction. That was a good play. I like that. I don't remember the last time I got head-on baited like that. Well, and now it's Sable's choice who lives, who dies, who guacamoles. If she saves Jill, I go after Sable. If she doesn't save Jill, then she can have Hatch. Them's the rules. I think she was having the problem where she just kept getting the recover problem. Fun fact, if you're ever on the ground on Hatch, just try to angle your camera straight down. Aw. Guys, I think that was a really solid last game. What do you think? That's just that one got me, guys. That everything about just the the surprise death hook followed by the surprise Laura just really got me. Hey, I guess that's the one pro about RPDs. You have more lockers and more auras to find. Okay. It's 9:36. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for who played earlier. Oh, excuse me. Focus, find your words, just like you were able to find your shots. Of course, Beatles, thank you for hanging out. And good night, Fluffy Boy. Fluffy Boy, Hardy Hara, Local, Beatles, Wesky. You know what? And I know that there are a couple people I haven't named who were here, but I'm gonna stop naming because I know that Slayer, I know Sai, who was here earlier, but I also am gonna feel bad if I like forget other people, so I'm gonna stop naming everybody who was here and just say thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight, whether it was for a couple minutes or a couple hours, whether you played, lurked, chatted. Just know I appreciate the absolute hell out of you guys for hanging out here. Tomorrow, I'd say tomorrow and Thursday. Honestly, you can probably expect more the 6 to 6:30 streams for the rest of this week, like the weekdays. Because as I mentioned before, Mama Market, we're still in 33 million. Sorry, I just tabbed out to check the status of the bonus BP, and we're still in the 33 million range. Anyway, Mama Marcus is coming home this week. I've got a lot of stuff to do around the house to get it ready for her. So I'm just can't really hop on early. Next week, though, for the final week of the event, hopefully at 500% BP, gonna be trying to get a bunch of early streams in so that we can, grind the BP together. Yeah. Thank you all so much, and actually, you know what? Let me see if that gamer we just played against was live. Hold on. Crap. I know it was like paper something. Hold on. Sorry, I guess, may as well raid out if they're live. Ooh, thank you. Let's see. Okay. So let's go say hi to that gamer. And let's see. Until next time, guys. If you see some fog rolling in, run. Run as fast as you can. You won't catch me. I'm the huntress woman. Hey guys, I actually made the beats work. Good night.